appreciate being here today to speak to you. As you heard, I'm the CEO of the Center for Neighbor Technology, and I'm here today representing CNT, a 32-year-old nonprofit organization devoted to promoting livable and sustainable urban communities in energy, transportation, housing, and we have been involved with smart grid and real-time pricing programs since 2003. I have passed out I think you have a sheet giving you some references to some of the things I'm going to talk about for further information. And today I'd like to briefly address what we think is one of the most significant consumer benefits that can accrue from the installation of smart meters, which is access for households to real-time prices. In 2003, CNT developed the first hourly-based electricity pricing program for residential consumers. We did it because we believed that there were significant benefits to consumers from such a plan and to the electricity system as a whole. And as you've heard, and you probably will hear some more later, real-time pricing is about variable hourly rates for consumers. During the 8 years CNT has been helping Illinois consumers to understand and use this kind of a pricing system, we've learned a few key things that we think are important to this discussion that I'd like to share with you just really briefly. First, real-time prices have been consistently lower than flat rates, the standard rates, over the course of a year, over the course of the 8 years that we've been doing this. People who choose this real-time rate have saved money, an average of 16% over a year over the course of the last 4 years, which adds up to more than $150, $160 a year for a typical consumer. Second, people are willing to make small changes in electricity use to add to those underlying rate savings. Our experience with real-time pricing programs in both ComEd and Ameren territories show that customers on these programs make significant voluntary changes in their energy use, reducing the amount of electricity they use when it's most expensive to produce it. Participating customers reduced electricity use by almost 6% in the summer and 1.5% over the course of the year. Third, people like to have greater control over their energy costs. Families who participate in the RTP programs tell us they appreciate understanding how they use electricity in their homes and how the price of energy changes throughout the day. They use this information and become more efficient in their behaviors and their purchases. Fourth, a wide range of household types benefit from this kind of program, including smaller users and low-income customers. For example, Ameren's real-time pricing program had 573 customers last year with someone in the household who was over the age of 65. And overall, those households saved 13% over standard rates on the program. And finally, what we found is that adjusting to this kind of rate program is easy for customers. We surveyed them last year, and more than 82% found this program quick and easy, and only 1% thought that it was difficult to participate in. A further benefit of this kind of program is that the changes in energy use behavior by a small number of participants can result in reduced energy costs that benefit all customers. For example, a recent analysis showed that a 5% reduction in U.S. demand, just a 5% during the top 1% of the hours of the year, the most expensive hours, would yield a present value of $35 billion in energy savings benefits, which would be spread across all customers. For us, though, the key is that achieving broad-based consumer savings and these kinds of systemic price reductions can't occur until smart meters become widely available to all households. These smart meters are a key component in what we think is a three-legged stool. Smart technologies, smart rates that offer savings to consumers and options and choices to consumers, and with information from both of these things, smarter consumers who know how to utilize their energy more efficiently. Smart meters are a critical part of this three-legged stool because they provide the hourly information and the communication infrastructure that's necessary for real-time pricing programs and other rate options like this to be widely utilized. That's one of the reasons why we think grid modernization is an important component for the state of Illinois.